Veterans Day is this weekend, and with many events happening on campus and around the city, we caught up with some veterans to tell us their story. With the men's Buffalo State basketball team coming off a 3-game win streak, the Bengals hope to continue their momentum here in the Houston Gymnasium tomorrow against Bridgewater State University. With another winter storm approaching the western New York area, state transit authorities and the National Weather Service want to make sure that you know what to do to ensure safe driving on the icy road. With the recently constructed task force designed to address the influx of crimes on campus, University Police would like students to put their input in as to what they can do to ensure their safety. With the end of the semester fastly approaching, administrators and professors around campus have advice on what you can do to make sure your semester wraps up smoothly. To catch our full interview with Tom, you can get the link at our website for the Buffalo Review. For the rest of our veterans, thank you for your service. For the Buffalo Review, I'm Dylan Sleight.
A robbery Tuesday evening here at Tower 4 is the first of a series of unrelated crimes that has been happening on and off Buffalo State's campus. We caught up with students and officials to ask them what they're doing and see how they're feeling about these recent incidences.
It's supposed to be a safe place for us, and it's happened like twice already.
I feel like moving forward, I think UPD's been doing a good job. Like I saw like in a press release that they plan on having more police presence in dorms, like patrolling hallways and stuff. And I even saw that happen in Tower 4. I was hanging out with some friends, and I left, and there were like police walking up at like 1 a.m. And so I appreciate them doing that.
Some Buffalo State students think that there should be more surveillance on campus to protect their safety.
I don't want to say, but maybe better cameras. So if there's more cameras, more eyes, it's harder for robbers to get away and victims to be justified.
University police have arrested 2 suspects in connection with both the Porter Hall robbery and the Tower 4 robbery. For the Buffalo Review, I'm Dylan Sleight. Buffalo State is in the final phases of completion for its brand new math and science building. The $23 million complex, which started last spring, is set to wrap up sometime in the next couple months. We checked in with Buffalo State students to see how they felt about this brand new science building.
Well, I only started attending here last year, so the building's always been here, but works for me.
I like to go to the computer lab because it's quiet. If you go to this, the quiet quad in the library, it's not really quiet all the time.
No.
Computer labs, it's quiet.
Awesome.
You don't have to worry about people bothering you.
Cool.
It's pretty good, honestly. The labs are pretty high tech. They have all the equipment. You actually get a good feel.
Yeah, the most exciting is the lab right now, which is, completely updated labs. And we have right now the inorganic lab, instrumental lab, organic labs, which is highly, well equipped.
Yep.
And then the stuffs are well organized, and we can access it very easily. So, which makes us much working friendly. So, work friendly or whatever the word.
The construction will end here with a brand new lobby. The lobby will house a standalone planetarium as well as a brand new cafe and additional seating area. For the Buff State Review, I'm Dylan Sleight.
I thought it was really beautiful. I'm really into repetition and little tiny pieces, so there was a lot of different artworks that all related back to that.
The works in We the People feature significant everyday items that relate to larger societal themes.
Hijabs, prison uniforms, and things like that, and kind of related those everyday objects back to particular culture.
Patrons agreed that this is one of the most culturally significant expeditions the Albert Knox has had in years.
I just thought the show was cohesive. It had that thread kind of tying through of repetition of materials. Probably one of my favorite shows here so far.
The exhibition, Starring Buffalo, is a program run by artistic director Drew Fornarola as well as Lauren Brody and Stephen Tardik. It encourages local choirs and other talents from the western New York area to participate in musicals with top-end talent. We caught up with Drew Fornarola as well as Lauren Brody, co-founders of Starring Buffalo, to talk to them about the performance this weekend.
Oh, well, we have a program in New York City called New York City City Center, and they do musicals like this in a staged reading format. And then I had the idea to bring that format to Buffalo and to bring Broadway guests up to Buffalo to work with Buffalo professionals and Buffalo students. So this is a new musical based on the Disney movie. So the writers who wrote the movie, Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz, expanded the show for stage. So they've written about 10 new songs to go with the songs that were already in the movie. And we're presenting it with cast that's combined Broadway actors visiting from New York, professional actors in Buffalo, and high school choruses. Some student dancers also.
opportunity to see how the real stars do it, to get to come into a rehearsal with people who do this as a professional job every day in, day out.
This group also benefits the out-of-town performers by allowing them to build top-end performances outside of where they are based.
And I know the Broadway actors are just thrilled to be able to work closely with students as well. Gives them that perspective, and they all came from the same backgrounds, right? They all went to high school and aspired to be where they are now. So it's a really great moment to get them to meet again.